It's Week 15 of the NFL.
And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more.
It's the Lions and the Bills.
And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these... Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the seventh-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Straight to the air they go. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air, Allen. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Motion man sent left. Allen now on first down. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10, here's Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Second and 3 now. To throw again, it's Allen. Finds Kincaid. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. First down of the game for James Cook. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Coleman with the grab. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another first and 10. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To the air again, Allen. Quick hitter, complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is third and 6. Allen gonna throw again. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Less than a yard needed here on 4. They'll go, Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Again, Allen to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Pass now to kick this away. Greg Reynolds to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Lions...
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the Bills' 35-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Here we go, third and less than a yard. They go play action with Goff. That's caught for the first. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He's got it! And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Goff back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for Cook. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They motion a receiver left. Allen on 3rd and short. Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Jukes out a one-stop. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They put a receiver in motion here left. On first down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down. Back to the air, Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now Goff. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to tie up this contest. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Rifles it, and it's caught. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Shakir sent in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And they get this down to the 28. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. All set up now for 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Allen now on 1st down. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. To the air again, Allen. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36. This is complete to Gibbs. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Bills ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Shakir with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pressure coming, it's Allen. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And this one doesn't go far. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Caught by the open man. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Second and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Pass complete to his back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw from Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here. Throwing again, it's Goff. This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's the half here in this one. All tied up thanks to that late field goal. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made. They're out and set, first and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, into the hands of Gibbs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Shotgun snap here to go. Into traffic, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Second and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. Goff. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On him quick, and they bring him down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 17 at the Bills' 36-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
A gain of 4 brings up
Third and long for him here. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Allen looking to throw. Cook calls it in. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They motion the tight end over. Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Bills with the punt team out there. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've... Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Goff on 1st and 10. Has the connection to right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. On 1st down, it's Goff. Laporta with the grab. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
17 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
17.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. This is Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Now Allen going to the air. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down from the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Samuel comes in motion left. Second down, here's Allen again. And it's caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Again, Allen to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sending the tight end in motion left. From the gun, Goff. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. Goff back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Fires over the middle. Caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. Throwing again, it's Goff. And he goes down, the Bills got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Now gone. And the defender comes away with it. Christian Benford has it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Samuel comes in motion left. On 1st down, Allen. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go. It's Allen out of the pistol. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Cook. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send Samuel right. From the 42. That's taken in by Samuel. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st down throw for Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Here's the throw on the out route, complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Allen gonna throw again. Connection made to Shakir. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. To the air again, Allen. Put the body on the line for his team. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. This is hauled in by Peoples-Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards.
Goff working from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the gun, Goff. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Right side, got a man, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 10-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Looking for an open man. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as they'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Avoid some trouble there. Cook calls it in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bills want to end it in regulation if they can. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. Complete to Shakir. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. To throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. That's St. Brown working the sideline, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Here he is to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw it. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Third down run by Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. So out now comes the punter. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. That's taken at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. They're out and set, first and 10. The Bills set to take over offensively. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Shakir with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up to pass. Looking for a target. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. On now comes their punter. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's good. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first two possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. They send the tight end in motion. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Goff setting to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They're out now, ready to punt it.
It's 4th down.
And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball from behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. Jukes one defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll send him over right. On 1st down, Allen. He'll get this to Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Working the sideline, that's Coleman. Well, all reviews in overtime have to come from the officials, and we have one coming here. They want one more look at that play. Well, we're going to see how much of a... They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Quick hitter complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Allen gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. They'll go. Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Hits his man on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now run by Cook. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Allen on 3rd down. He's got it! A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw. And he's made the catch to silence this crowd. It's a touchdown. This game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Well, you talk about this Jets defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. They do go for it. Here's Levis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First and 10, it's Hall. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Snap comes at 1. He's got it to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Rodgers now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. Connection made to Ruckert. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall,
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
and the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give it.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll run with Hall. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he is going to be smothered in the backfield again as he ran into a wall there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Now Rodgers. He's got it.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal.
From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Levis back to throw. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Look at the big man rumble.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Chig Okonkwo.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Now Rodgers. He completes it to Wilson.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw, it's Rodgers.
This pass complete to Ruckert.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Give to Hall running right.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
To throw is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Now it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
46-yard line.
Levis to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Titans 7.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's got him. Got his man on the end round. Complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Rodgers going to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jets.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Rodgers.
That one taken in by Corley.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Paul on a give up the middle. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rodgers
throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers
going right back to Wilson.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Another nice catch there by Garrett Wilson, who's off to a really nice start in his NFL career. He was Rookie of the Year in 2022, and in 2023, his second 1,000-yard season. He's looking for an even bigger leap this year with Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback throughout the entire campaign.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll find Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Jets 24, Titans 14. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Levis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is caught by Williams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Caught, it's Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And that is wide to the left and no good, but there are multiple flags on the field. I think this drive is going to stay alive. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him. Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Here's Pollard again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Levis to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there, forcing.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
One final try here for Will Levis.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Jets, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee,